what's going on? Blair the Car Guys here, another video for you. At the time you're seeing this, we're getting ready for YCS Minneapolis. Hopefully we see y'all there. But after YCS Minneapolis, the game is about to change in a big way. There's going to be a new structure deck coming out. If you don't know, it's the ABC structure deck, which is the Kuiper structure deck. But the main card is going to be looking for is the ABC. So for those of y'all that have been living under a rock for the last couple months or whatever, this deck has been talked about widely, like by everybody. Everybody's been talking about this deck. This is going to be the new best deck, whatever. So for those that don't know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you what ABC is all about. The main cards that people are going to be focusing on from the structure decks are going to be like the actual main ABC cards. Is A, Assault Core, B, Buster Drake, and C, Crush Wyvern, which are going to be the main monsters, like the monsters in the deck. They're light machine Union type monsters. It's been a while since we've actually seen Union monsters in play, like years. So pretty much all of them share the same similar traits. Their attack and defenses are all different or whatever. I think like Crush Wyvern is like 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense, excuse me. Assault Core is 1,900 attack, and then like B is like somewhere in the middle. It's like 1,500 attack or something like that. But all of them share the same thing, like Union monsters do. You can equip it to a machine type monster, and then if the monster be destroyed, you can destroy the Union monster instead. But like with A, B, and C, they have special traits when they're equipped. A makes the monster unaffected by monster effects. B makes them unaffected by spell effects, and C makes them unaffected by trap effects. But outside of like their Union effects, they also have other effects when they're sent from the field to the graveyard. When A is sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add a Union monster, machine type like Union monster from your graveyard to your hand. They can accept itself, accept that copy of it. B, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add a machine type like Union monster from your deck to your hand, which is really good. It's going to be the big searcher. And C, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a machine type like Union monster from your hand. So it can kind of help get more monsters on the field. And pretty much what the deck does, you want to make your the fusion monster, new fusion monster is going to come out, which is the ABC Buster Dragon. And pretty much how you summon that, you don't use polymerization. You banish A, B, and C from your side of the field or the graveyard to special summon it. That's actually pretty broken. And there's no, like, you can only summon it once per turn clause or anything. Like, so if you can have like multiple copies of A's, B's, and C's like on your field or in your graveyard, you can summon it. Like you summon, as like keep summoning them. As long as you got it, you can summon them, or at least up to 3, unless you put them back. But you summon them to get in there. So the question at that point now is, oh, let me finish real quick. The Buster Dragon, ABC Dragon's effect on either player's turn once, you discard a card and you banish a card on your opponent's side of the field, which is pretty broken. And then on your opponent's turn, you can tribute it to special summon the A, B, and C that's banished, that you use to banish it. You can special summon the A, B, and C back to your side of the field, which means it gets nutty, which means you can just recur it. And they're all rank 4s, by the way, if I failed to mention that. So you can just do spam rank 4 plays. And then after you do your rank 4 plays, like if you need to play through back row, play through monsters, after you do that, then you can go into your Buster Dragon. Okay, so here's the question I think that we're trying to figure out what to do. How do you get all those monsters into the graveyard, like into the graveyard, or at least onto your side of the field, to make your Buster Dragon? Because Buster Dragon is your boss monster, and it's a damn good boss monster as well. So here's what you do, or here's what you're supposed to do at least. The first thing, the field spell, Union Hanger. Union Hanger is another one of those broken field spells that is just literally insane for no reason. And it's a common in the structure deck. So Union Hanger, upon activation, when you activate it, search a light machine type Union monster. Fair enough. Okay, so it's a searcher. Alright, it can't be that bad after that, right? When you normally special summon a light machine type Union monster, you can equip a light machine type Union monster to it from the deck, but you can't special summon it. Of course, you knew that about the special summoning, like Union monsters, you can special summon it. But when you equip it with the field spell, you can't special summon a monster that turn, which would be insane if you could. So let's say I play Union Hanger. I search A. I normal summon A, and then I can equip B to the A. So it means I have 2 on pieces there, which is pretty insane. But That's still just one. That's just still like one normal summon, and then the equip. How am I getting the other one into the graveyard? Pretty much what people do to like make the deck faster and like get all your pieces in your like your first turn in one go, especially going first. They're using cards like Photon Thrasher, which gives you a free special summon, or they're using Gold and Silver Gadget, which when it's normal special summon, you special summon a light machine type monster from your hand. So they go Photon Thrasher, like Union Hanger. They search A, go the same route. Special summon Photon Thrasher, inherent summon. Okay. Normal summon A, effective Union Hanger, quit B. You overlay the two, and you either make, like with this situation, you make a Bujinte Tsukiyomi. And by game mechanics, the B is going to fall off and get destroyed and go to the graveyard, which is going to trigger B's effect, so you search C. And depending on what you have in your hand, if you have traps or anything like that, you set versus back row, you set your back row, activate Tsukiyomi's effect, detach an A, and now you send C or whatever else is left in your hand and draw 2 fresh cards. Now you have fodder to banish to make your Buster Dragon, and now you also have cards in your hand to like pitch to banish. Insane, right? And then with them all being machines, like if you do the Gold and Silver Gadget, which are machines as well, you can search out the other pieces that you're missing. You can even search out the gadgets for follow-up plays. So you already have everything set up for it. Especially like with C, being able to special summon to get your piece on your other piece on the field, so you can just banish from the field and then the 2 from the graveyard. It's really, really insane. And there's also 2 different builds that people do run. There's the rank 4 build, with it's just the Photon Thrashers and the gadgets. Or there's also the rank 5 build, where they run transmodifying Galaxy Soldiers, since they're light machine type monsters. And then like once you transmodify them, you would still trigger their effects because they're sent from the field to the graveyard. Especially like the first scenario I was talking about, when it was just you had A and B on the field and just by themselves. With transmodify, it makes your play like you still have a play. You send the A for the transmodify for Galaxy Soldier. You don't trigger A's effect, but B you'll search with C, and then you'll search the other Galaxy Soldier. So you just pitch C for the Galaxy Soldier to make Infinity, and then a Buster Dragon, which is a really, really powerful combo. Also, if that's backed up with traps, it's almost damn near unbeatable. Like that's really a really powerful hand right there. It's just a difference with that. Sometimes it's not as consistent as the rank 4 build. Rank 4 build, for the most part, is gonna keep doing like what it does almost every time. It's gonna be the most consistent. But with the rank 5 build, there are chances you can draw some really, really, really bricky hands. Especially if it's all monsters. Either hand if it's all monsters, almost. Like it gets a little weird. But looking at this deck, I'm looking at kind of like the same thing with like Monarchs and like Aegis and stuff like that, where we're going into the age of like your structure decks being really, really powerful, really, really strong. And if you pay attention to anything in the OCG, ABC is running rampant over there. And in my opinion, I think it's going to do the same thing here. But that's me. Let me know what you think about the ABC deck. You think it's going to be like the Nuts thing is going to be top tier, or do you think it's just going to fall on the wayside because we have so many different stuff over here and we think differently over here in TCG? Let us know down in the comments below. Make sure you tickle that like button. Let us know that you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, make sure you go back and watch it the second time. I promise, you'll like it then. But Blair the Card Guys, peace.